Hello, this is Janelle from the Monroe Public Library, and today we are in my kitchen. And I'm here with Lori, my friend. Yay! Hi, Lori. And Lori dressed very nicely in her lovely blue outfit, and I'm in my pandemic fuzzy pajamas. So that's kind of appropriate because Lori always looks nice and I just kind of look frumpy. So it works. Today we're going to do quarantine cooking. So quarantine cooking is where you're at home, there's the stay-at-home order, and you have to make what you have in your kitchen and make something like palatable out of what you have in your kitchen. In a recent past, I had a lot of carrots, and how I got the carrots is a story all by itself. So I won't go into that here, but I had 5 pounds of carrots in my refrigerator, and I had 2 sweet potatoes that were on their last eye, just enough that I needed to do something with them soon. And I also had some chicken broth in my refrigerator left over from another event, right? So I just went ahead and found a recipe that would be able to incorporate all those items. And I came up with carrot sweet potato soup. So I'm going to show you quickly what our ingredients are here on our counter. We have carrots, a lot of carrots, right? Sweet potatoes. I have a couple apples because we're going to put that in there too. I have honey and some onions. I teamed up with Lori to do this because Lori's the cook. She knows how to cook. I mean, makes delicious food. And I'm here for entertainment value.
This thing is slick.
Okay, so Lori, tell me about this amazing peeler that you have here.
Oh my gosh, it fits right in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And instead of you having the carrot vertical, you're just like, look at that. Putting it towards you and fast as can be.
Wow.
And these are big carrots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so here we're going with the onion and the butter are getting sauteed, right?
Without browning.
Without browning, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to turn it down a little bit so it's not too hard. Look at that steam. Woo, fogging up my lens.
Cellophane.
And here's Lori.
And look at this. I just cut the ends off.
She's just rocking out the sweet potato peeling.
Woo!
Woo! With the matching sweet potato peeler.
Oh, and because I planned that.
Right.
But,
right. It's important to look coordinated in the kitchen, don't you think, Lori?
Well, yeah. So important.
Monroe's
Food
Martha
tastes
Stewart.
much better.
It's it right here.
No, but normally with a little paring knife, this takes a while.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking I have a new Christmas present for you.
Woo! I'm taking it.
Sounds great.
I won't say no to that stocking stuffer.
Tell me about sweet potatoes, Lori. You had mentioned before when about people were afraid of sweet potatoes. What's that all about?
Well, now a lot of recipes call for the roasted potatoes, and you can put the cubed sweet potatoes and white potatoes. So that's nice. Younger people are experimenting with that. But a lot of people think sweet potatoes, brown sugar, butter, marshmallow. They only think of holiday potatoes. So I think it's really good that we're showing another way of cooking and another way of using what you have in your house.
That's a huge sweet potato.
That is.
Yeah.
It matches up to the amount of carrots just about.
Yeah, I think it's the size of my dog.
Well,
here, let me see the sweet potato.
Not quite.
Let's see if it's close to her. I don't know. It's kind of the size of my dog. What do you think?
Max Potato Boy.
Max, I think, likes the sweet potato. Right? Maybe? Okay, now I have to wash the sweet potato. All right, so these are the onions. I'm not browning the onions. The color is coming from the curry. The recipe calls for a tablespoon of curry. I put 2 teaspoons in because I like curry, but maybe not that much. And I also then put a little bit of ginger, and you can see the ginger right there. So like a half a teaspoon I put in there because, I don't know, kind of curry and ginger kind of go together. So this is the lovely thing about using what you have in your kitchen. I have those things on hand from who knows what, and it seems to be working. And Lori's rocking out the sweet potato over here.
Dicing away.
Yep, getting your workout in, aren't you? Because that sweet potato is pretty fabulously tough.
Yes.
Yeah, you need a good knife and need to be safe with your sharp edge there, right?
A good knife and a large cutting area.
Right. Okay, so I've added 4 cups of chicken broth to the onions. And I'm going to add this other one, but I want to show you this little trick that I do. Put it flat on the, because I'm going to puncture the top. I'm going to puncture the top. Put your hand on it, thank you, because it's hard to do to film and then to do this. So that lets the airflow in so that when you're going to use the entire thing, yes, it can flow in there without going gluck, gluck, gluck. Did you like that? I'm going to be on the internet going gluck, 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 gluck. Yep.
Ready?
I'm ready. So go ahead and look. It goes.
Ooh, how smooth.
Very smooth. No gluck glucks.
Aw, I kind of missed the gluck glucks.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. We'll have to do another show. Okay, so here's Lori, and we have just gone ahead and chopped up a bunch of carrots and sweet potatoes, and she's going to gently put them into the water. The water doesn't need to be boiling when you put them in because it's going to cook eventually anyway. The pieces don't need to be pretty. Evenly sized would be good so they'll cook evenly, right?
Right.
Right. But otherwise, we're just going to put them all in the pot, and we're going to turn the heat up and let them cook for 20-25 minutes until they are lovely cooked, mashable, because we're going to use our immersion cooking with it. All right, so the soup has been cooking for about 20-25 minutes, and Lori's going to add a chopped apple now. Two chopped apples, right? Right. Yep.
Big chunks, doesn't matter. They're soft enough. They'll cook down fast.
So we put it at the end because they're softer and they'll, right. And then this right here is honey. We just had it next to the pot, so it was easier to, it would start getting a little melty and it would pour easier. Yeah. Right. And so I also wanted to show them how you picked out one of those carrots and how you determine if it was done, right? Okay, so you put that over here.
And they were pretty thick chunks.
Yeah.
That we started with. So nice and easy, nice and smooth.
Right. Do it with the side of your spoon there. Let's show them that. Just how. So you just want it. You really want them fully.
So cooked. It's not mushy. They aren't falling apart just by touching them. But I think when they have a little consistency yet, they'll blend better.
Yes. And that's what we get to do next. We're gonna let the apples cook a little bit here. Turn the heat up a little bit. And then we're going to use that immersion blender over there. Why don't you grab that? Yep. There's our immersion blender. My lovely assistant, Lori, with a handy dandy tool with the immersion blender. So that's what we're going to use. It has little blades that go spinny, right? Oh, there we go. In action. This is a power tool, isn't it? Power tools for the kitchen.
Food working.
Yeah. Well, however that Tim the Tool guy. Yeah. All right. So show me how this works, Lori.
All right. So I have never done this before. This will be.
Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah. So if you hold it up from the bottom just a little bit. Yep. Right.
How cool is that?
So if you pull it up out of it while it's doing this little immersion blending deal, it will spit on you, just so that you know that.
So I'll
and then if you have it on the very bottom, like flat on the bottom of the pan, it will suction itself to the pan so that the chunks can't get in there, the big chunks. So you kind of have to hold it so that the chunks can get to the blade.
So I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle.
All right, let's try that.
How that works.
And let's see how that happens. Right. So here we have we've just done the immersion blender, Lori has. She had fun with the power tool, and this is the consistency of the soup right now. Yep. Excellent. So let's pour some in the bowl.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and we're going to get your reaction as you taste some. Nice. See if it, we didn't put any salt or pepper in it, so you might want to pepper it or salt it to your taste. Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well, the texture looks wonderful.
Okay.
And I have never done a soup like this.
Oh, yeah. Lori, the experienced cook. My goodness.
Oh, that is amazing.
Really? You like it?
Yes.
Nice.
So the curry
Mm-hmm.
and ginger.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, the recipe didn't call for that ginger, but I put a little bit in, but they just kind of go together.
And it was butter you started with.
Yep, butter and sweet onion.
Okay, but the butter wasn't that much.
No, 4
But
tablespoons.
It's really creamy.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
To know.
Yeah, good. All
Nice.
right. Yay! Winner, winner, carrot dinner.
Go.